everyone. This is William Armstrong. I'm going to talk about the GrubHub screw up. No pun intended. Here's my cynicism for GrubHub. Smooth move, GrubHub. Y'all decided to do a free lunch promo in New York City, and that's when the chaos began to unfold really quickly, right in front of everyone, rapidly quick. This article was published directly on May 18th, 2022, which was a Wednesday at 7:01 p.m. Eastern Time. Heard on All Things Considered by Manuela Lopez Restrepo. Okay. Tyler Murfield co-owns Toadstyle BK in New York and says his restaurant was overwhelmed by the promotion. When I first saw that GrubHub was running a free lunch promotion for New Yorkers on Tuesday, my mind did not begin to ponder the logistics or labor shortages. All I thought was what kind of sandwich I would be treating myself to that day. Spoiler alert, I did not receive my sandwich. The reality of myself and many others who tried to redeem this deal in all 5 New York City boroughs was a slew of canceled orders, undelivered food, and restaurants that found themselves overwhelmed by a sudden and unexpected demand. The problems began when GrubHub, the food delivery platform, began advertising a $15 credit for New Yorkers from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Demand surged, and at one point there were over 6,000 orders a minute coming through the app. So 6,000 plus 6,000, so 6. That's like 1,200 orders. So 6,000 plus 6,000 is over like 12,000 orders. Then it appeared to crash. There's the GrubHub statement on Twitter right up there up above. Social media was swamped with people complaining of long waits or that restaurants they frequent appeared to be unavailable for delivery or just offline. I did manage to successfully place my order at a local restaurant, Toadstyle BK, but half an hour later received a message saying it had been canceled. The merchant had failed to accept my order, so I went to investigate. Abby Horetz, a line cook at the Toadstyle BK who was working at the time of the GrubHub promo, says that her first reaction to the influx of orders was plain confusion. We were getting 6 tickets at a time. I tried to pause it, but more just kept coming in, she said. On top of the flurry of orders, the restaurant was training a new hire, receiving a produce shipment and getting a health inspection. Tyler Murfield, who co-owns the Toadstyle BK with his wife Jillian Camera, said that they were completely overwhelmed by the promotion. He said that GrubHub didn't directly inform them about the deal. I would totally welcome this kind of promotion, Murfield said. It is awesome to get so much business, but we would have liked to have had foresight. We could have had more people working. It was busier than the Super Bowl. Other restaurants reported food waste because of the mismatch in the orders and drivers. One user on TikTok showed bags and containers of unclaimed orders being thrown away, writing, "This is what free lunch looks like." Horetz said that after a flood of orders, she noticed cancellations and began saving finished orders for other customers so they wouldn't go to waste. In a statement to NPR, GrubHub said it had sent advance notice to restaurants in preparation for the promotion and increased driver incentives to help support demand, but added that no one could anticipate the level of demand, unfortunately, that caused a strain on some restaurants. For many hungry New Yorkers this week, there was really no such thing as a free lunch. So here are my thoughts and opinions. GrubHub, what were you thinking, GrubHub? I mean, y'all were trying to do a free $15 credit lunch promotion to New Yorkers in New York City, but that idea was poorly executed. Why? Because one, so much traffic brought in over 6,000 orders a minute, totaling 12,000 orders, enough to crash the GrubHub's app and or the servers, enough to crash it all with all that traffic coming inbound to GrubHub and the delivery restaurants. And to make matters even more embarrassing, this put a lot of strain on some restaurants, or some restaurants had fewer staff on hand, and or there was a mismatched number of delivery drivers and or staff on hand at the restaurants to produce the order to get them delivered. That's what made it worse. So some restaurants got choked up pretty badly by the influx of Grubhub orders. It basically just caused a severe strain. And a lot of hungry New Yorkers got taught the lesson that there was really no such thing as a free lunch. So, yeah, the free lunch idea is a dumb idea because of what happened. Since Grubhub had tried to initiate this, it crashed the app for everybody else outside of New York City. But in New York City, an influx of people jumped onto Grubhub so quick that it crashed the entire app for all other people. Now, long story short, Grubhub should have enabled like some kind of network management or to prevent network congestion that lead to crashes of the app itself. Like Grubhub sure didn't manage to anticipate to think about the potential consequences of this, which led to network congestion, and crashed Grubhub altogether. Kind of like a distributed denial service attack, where every little computer jumps on it and tries to overload and crash one particular website that's evenly distributed by other computers. Well, in this matter, it's a lot of people attempting to do the orders from the Grubhub app on their phone, which simulated a big, massive distributed denial of service. Like, it's similar to a distributed denial of service attack, but this is an accidental cause by Grubhub. Grubhub didn't think to bother to try to prevent a mass amounts of traffic from jumping on and crashing the app, crashing everything, bringing down the whole lunch promo really quickly to a halt. Like, seriously. And not only that, this causes environmental waste of food that was prepared but had to be thrown in the trash because of canceled orders, causing food waste to happen, which is also a big uh-oh. So some restaurants that are in New York City that are frequented by people were affected, but some restaurants were brought to their knees with all those orders, or just brought to a near standstill. So in the future, I think Grubhub has learned their lesson about free lunch promo because of the recent snafu with Grubhub, and the fact that I also made this video to keep it at least more simplified and to make this video a lot better to Mental Outlaw's video of the Grubhub disaster, since his video is a bit controversial, but I'm making this video to make it less controversial, just to say Grubhub wasn't very smart for doing this idea. That the fact that when they did it, it was causing good business to come into the restaurants, but some restaurants were facing a bit of a struggle and or strain from all the traffic, which really put some restaurants under pressure, which didn't end well. So what I'm going to do is leave it here. And this is William Armstrong signing out. Take care, and I will see you next time. Uber Eats, don't you dare try this same idea that Grubhub is doing, nor DoorDash, nor any other food delivery service. Don't try what Grubhub did, or otherwise it'll be the exact same thing with Uber Eats, DoorDash. If they tried to do what Grubhub just did, it'd be the same disaster, so don't do it. Bye-bye.